Welcome to Movies Recapped. Today I'll show you a thriller drama movie from 2019 titled Into the Dark. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. At 7:30 on a normal Friday night, most of the employees in the building have already finished work. Jennifer is constantly revising an email to her ex-boyfriend. She was flying to New York tonight and wanted to meet him. In the end, she still hadn't sent the email. After turning off the computer, Jennifer grabbed some candies before leaving her office. Meanwhile, Guy emerges from the bathroom, finished with his day's work and ready to leave. They're waiting for the elevator at almost the same time. Jennifer got on the elevator from the 49th floor and met Guy on the 42nd floor. Since they worked on different floors, they didn't know each other. Guy made a conversation with Jennifer to ease the awkwardness and asked her if she was looking forward to the following vacation. Jennifer is not interested in their conversation and casually replies, "Valentine's Day plus President's Day, that's great." Guy notices a strange design carved in the elevator. While they're talking about this, the elevator suddenly stops. Guy tries to press the call button, but no one answers. He presses the alarm, but it doesn't respond either. Guy presumes it's a power failure, but the lights and TV screen in the elevator are still on. Guy tries to force the door open with hands, but fails. Jennifer noticed the camera in the corner of the elevator and waved her hands to the monitor room for help. Her figures appear on the monitor, but no one seems to be there. Because they were 4 stories underground right now, their phones rarely work in the elevator. Jennifer was confused. Normally, there was security here at night. If they can't get out now, they'll be stuck here until 4 days later. She didn't want to delay her flight, but the only thing she could do now was calm and wait. After a short break of 15 minutes, they tried banging on the door and screaming for help, but no one heard them. Then Jennifer sat on Guy's shoulder and tried to find the exit in the ceiling, but failed. An hour later, Jennifer was sad that she had missed her flight. She kept cursing at the camera why there was no security for so long. When told that Jennifer was thirsty, Guy generously handed her a bottle of water. Guy's jokes slowly relaxed Jennifer. After drinking the water, Jennifer gave Guy a chocolate in return. 4 hours later, Jennifer wanted to pee, but she had to hold it. It's too embarrassing to do it in front of a man. Guy offered to go to the corner of the elevator and she could pee on his jacket, but Jennifer refused. And then Guy had the great idea of peeing in Jennifer's thermos. Guy turns his back and stands in the corner, closing his eyes and covering his ears. He also sang to ease her embarrassment. After that, Jennifer added a painting to the wall of the elevator. The 2 cartoon people on it looked like the 2 of them trapped in the elevator. Soon after, they started playing games and talking about more personal issues. Guy said he had never been cared for in his life, and no one would ever know he was stuck in an elevator. Jennifer is in a similar situation. Her ex-boyfriend doesn't know she's going to meet him tonight. Maybe they're not meant to be together. To keep from feeling sorry for themselves, Guy opens the wine he was going to give to his client as a celebration that they were both still alive. After being trapped for 6 hours, Guy confessed that he had lied. Today wasn't the first time he'd seen Jennifer. He'd seen her in the lobby a few times before and had a crush on her and wanted to get to know her. They drew portraits of each other. Jennifer was so happy with Guy's drawing of herself, she took a photo to use as her new headshot. She was so happy to meet Guy that she took a picture of him together with her phone. They made a video of each other talking about their experiences with sex. After that, Guy confessed that he wanted to kiss Jennifer and then slowly walked towards her. Looking at Guy's eyes, Jennifer didn't refuse. Guy unbuttoned her shirt and then leaned closer and closer. These 2 young people had a wonderful time in the elevator. After this, Jennifer immediately got up and got dressed. She told Guy that what had just happened did not mean that she was in love with him. It was casual and she still wanted to get back together with her ex-boyfriend. After all, they've only known each other for 1 day and they're not a thing. When they get out, Jennifer will go back to her life. Her words made Guy a little angry because he didn't want to act like none of this ever happened. He had fallen in love with Jennifer and wanted to go out with her after they got out of the elevator. He doesn't want to be a stranger to her anymore. Then Guy told her the shocking truth. He was not an employee working on the 42nd floor and knew everything about Jennifer. He knew her full name, even her ex-boyfriend's name. He knew when she came to work and when she left the office. All the pictures of Jennifer on his phone, even the video of her before she got into the elevator tonight. Guy is actually the building's security guard, and he created the accident tonight just for the chance to be alone with Jennifer for so long. Jennifer was so shocked by his words that she was shaking with fear. Guy took out a key and got the elevator back up and running. Jennifer couldn't believe that she was having sex with such an asshole. She kept cursing Guy, claiming that she would call the police to arrest him and send him to jail as soon as she got out. Hearing this, Guy immediately changed his mind and tried to lock the elevator again. Jennifer rushed to the elevator but was stopped by Guy and she broke the key in the confusion. The lights in the elevator turned into a red alarm light. Furious, Jennifer kept hitting Guy and threatened to kill him. She even grabbed her high heels and knocked Guy unconscious. Looking at Guy, who was in a pool of blood, Jennifer was scared, but when she approached Guy, he suddenly grabbed her hair and knocked her out on the floor. A few hours later, Jennifer regained consciousness. Guy, with his back to her, blames Jennifer shouldn't treat him like this, because he was the only one who could save her out of the elevator. There were 3 security guards scheduled for this holiday weekend. That guy, Philip, and Eddie. Guy told the others that he could take their shift, so he was the only one on duty in the whole building. Now, because of Jennifer's impulsiveness, they were both in trouble. He would rather kill Jennifer than go back to prison. Because he never forced Jennifer to do anything she didn't want to do, she volunteered everything. Jennifer was so frightened by Guy's crazy, cowered in the corner and cried. Guy put on the shirt Jennifer intended to give her ex-boyfriend. Then he yelled at her to open another gift box. There were a few cigars, cigar cutters, and a lighter inside. Guy lit the cigar and puffed smoke into Jennifer's face. After smoking a few cigars, Guy slowly calms down. He apologizes to Jennifer for losing his mind and hopes she will give him another chance, promising never to scare her again. Suddenly, Guy slams the thermos into the lamp. The broken lamp comes back on. Then he accidentally broke the ceiling of the elevator. Both of them were excited about it, which means that they can get out of here. Guy suggested that Jennifer could give him a boost. He could climb out through the shaft, then go to the lobby and back down, open the door from the outside to save Jennifer. But Jennifer wants her to get out first because she doesn't have enough strength to push him up. Guy doesn't trust Jennifer and thinks that once Jennifer is out, she won't come to his rescue but will go to the police. Jennifer cries and says that she will keep her promise, and not only will she not call the police, but she will also date him. In the end, they had a deal. Jennifer will go out first. Guy told her that she can climb up the ladder and push the open door. However, Jennifer smiled and gave him the middle finger. Obviously, she would never get Guy out. Guy could only watch her angrily as Jennifer slowly climbed up the ladder. In rage, Guy didn't give up and used his clothes on the floor as a rope to climb up. He chased Jennifer and told her that she better get out of here right now or she would die here. Jennifer was scared. She never thought Guy would be able to climb up. She struggled to open the door and screamed for help. Guy was right next to her. She had to get out now. Guy grabbed her and fell into the elevator together, losing consciousness. A long time later, Jennifer woke up first and noticed the smoke alarm above her head. She started trying to create smoke. Guy woke up and approached Jennifer viciously. Jennifer broke Guy's nose off and tied his hands with clothes while he was screaming. Guy, with his face covered in blood, rages at Jennifer. All she's gonna do is get them soaked or electrocuted. However, Guy was wrong. A huge amount of water spurted out. Jennifer was thrilled because that should cue the fire department to save him. Jennifer took off Guy's pants with a lighter and cigar cutters. As he screams, Jennifer doesn't disfigure him but threatens Guy, telling the whole truth to the mobile camera. Guy was the building security guard. He caused him to get stuck in this elevator on purpose. In Guy's recollection, the painting on the elevator wall was by him. When Jennifer was attracted by the painting, Guy used the key to stop the elevator, trapping Jennifer. At this point, Guy talks about his past. He had his own company before and was deeply infatuated by many women. Because of a car accident, the sexy female co-worker off the passenger side died on the spot. Guy was only in jail for 6 months because he had the money to hire a very good lawyer. But unfortunately, after 6 months, his company collapsed and his savings were used up. Poor Guy had to work as a security guard in the building and falls in love with Jennifer. He was afraid to meet Jennifer as a security guard and created the elevator accident. 54 hours later, Weekend Jennifer and Guy both fainted in the floor. Guy's colleague Eddie comes in with his girlfriend and wants to show her the rooftop view. But he couldn't find Guy and his phone couldn't be reached. At that moment, he finally saw Guy and Jennifer trapped in the elevator. Eddie rushed to wake them up. Jennifer cried and begged him to get them out. Because the power was turned off, Eddie promised to come down and help them open the elevator. His girlfriend, who was asleep on the couch, didn't know what had just happened. Eddie uses a crowbar to open the elevator door, but Eddie needs to lower the elevator or it'll be too dangerous. Suddenly, Guy drags Jennifer into the darkness and says hello to Eddie. Eddie throws his keys into the elevator and tells Guy he can use his key to control the elevator. But Guy says it doesn't work and hopes Eddie can come and help. In desperation, Eddie climbed into the elevator, but the scene in front of him is something wrong. Suddenly, Guy twists the key, then stops Eddie from moving, uses the elevator to cut him in half. Jennifer, who was crying, was knocked out by Guy. Shortly after, Guy exits the elevator and puts the unconscious Jennifer in the trunk of his car and smashes her cell phone. Then he calmly cleaned up the blood-stained crime scene. After washing the blood off his body, he changed into his security uniform and deleted all the surveillance videos from his computer. At that moment, the girl woke up and asked Guy where Eddie was. Guy told her that Eddie had left, then went after her and killed the girl, throwing her body in the elevator shaft. After that, Guy drove to a trash can and poured gasoline in it. When he opened the trunk, he found that Jennifer seemed to be dead. Just as Guy turns around, the fake dead Jennifer attacks him with a gasoline can and immediately drives away. Suddenly, she finds a cigar in the car and has another plan in mind. Jennifer quickly reverses the car and rams into Guy, who was nowhere to hide but to jump into the garbage can. Guy was badly injured by the violent impact and was about to die. Jennifer lit the cigar and threw it into the dustbin. In an instant, the dustbin was on fire, including Guy inside. Jennifer became the final winner. With this, the movie ends. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Check out our other videos too. Cheers, Stu.